Early voting for the March 1st Texas primary gets underway today.
Yeah, parties are really focused on the turnout, making sure the state's millions of registered voters actually cast their ballot. Alicia Enns is live at UT, where some students started lining up early this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Kate. Yeah, and it's 7 o'clock on the dot, and so now the early voting, the polls are open. So all the kids that had camped out here overnight, they'd been here since about 10 p.m. last night, about 10 of them camped out, stayed the night outside. Now they have finally made their way inside. They've started lining up out here to actually cast their ballot. They say they wanted to kind of raise awareness and encourage other students to do the same. But if you're watching at home, you're encouraged to do the same as well. You just have to make sure the location that you visit is in the county where you are registered to vote. Now, locally, both the Democratic and Republican parties have several contested races. The winners, of course, going on to represent their respective party in the general election come November. On the ballot here, Travis County Sheriff, Precinct 1 County Commissioner, and District Attorney. For the Democrats, there are 4 contested district judge races. Of course, the presidential primary race also on the ballot, a big one there. Officials say it's really important to vote early just in case something happens to you.
Your vote is your voice. If you do not vote, do not complain. If you vote, then you have a voice in who your elected official is and what they do. Otherwise, if you don't vote, you're not exercising what America is all about.
Now, don't forget, you will need an approved piece of photo ID, so you can use your driver's license. You can actually use your concealed handgun license as well. That will work. Early voting ends February 26th. We've got all the who, what, when, where, why. Also links, some important ones, over at KXAN.com for you. Reporting on the UT campus, Alicia Enns, KXAN News.
Alicia, thank you. And you know, Texas is known for its low voter turnout, but political experts say this year it's going to be different. The state just broke a record of more than 14 million people are registered to vote in the primary election. That's a sign that more Texans are motivated to show up at the polls. 2 weeks from today, Texans will take part in the presidential primary. Texas is part of what's called Super Tuesday. On March 1st, 14 states and 1 U.S. territory all hold a primary or a caucus contest. And here's why. Texas is going to be playing a big role. The state has the most delegates that day, and more delegates than all 4 of the early contests combined. That's Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, and Nevada.